My name is Phil with PrecisionLED.com, and today we have the 2014 Nissan Sentra we'll be installing LED lights on. Now this Sentra is one of the 7th generation models, V17 chassis, and is compatible with the year models 2013 and up. It should also be compatible with the SER and the SER Spec V when those are released later on next year or the year after. Now today we'll be installing LEDs in the dome lights, the license plate lights, as well as the trunk light. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to show you now how to remove the dome light on the Nissan Sentra so you can access and replace it with an LED. Now in this Sentra model, there's only this dome light that you can replace on the interior. The two front map lights are already LED. Included in every Precision LED kit, whether it's a standard or premium package, is a 3-piece trim tool removal set, shown here, that will help you access the bulb without damaging the vehicle. For this particular portion, we're using the flat end of our serrated knife tool. We're going to wedge in from the side here, slowly pry out, and do the same on the other side. Now to remove this old halogen bulb, we need to press on this, which is just a pressure clip, and the old bulb should come out. Like that. Now the new LED, you're going to put in on this side first, the stationary side, and then force it up on the side with the pressure. Once you have it in, make sure that the LED board is facing down, and that way you know that the light is going to be optimally placed for the interior. And we'll go ahead and put that lens cover back on. Now for this side goes in first at an angle. Once it's in, you should be able to slide it up, pop it back in place. For the trunk light, we have this single halogen bulb. We'll be using the pointed wedge tool to pull back on this clip right here and release the dome. We have access to the halogen bulb. Now I'm wearing a glove because this bulb is hot, so to remove it, I just don't want to burn myself. But if you don't have a glove, you can just use a piece of cloth or a pair of pliers to get the bulb out. All you have to do is replace it with the LED, and that's all there is to it. Another great option for the trunk light is the use of the trunk strip light that you see here that really adds a different level of brightness in the vehicle. Now the way that you install this light, it does have tape on one side that allows you to connect or to adhere it to the metal surface here on the trunk lid. We just need to first remove this halogen bulb again. And for that, I'll just be using this glove, just because the bulb is hot, it's been on for a while. And this trunk strip comes with a pre-selected connector that will work with your vehicle. You just plug that in, turn that around to match polarity. There you go. And for now, we let that wire hang out. Now in terms of placement of this light, we're going to use this edge right here. And this is our 30-inch strip. This is our longest strip, and it will provide the most brightness. We just want to make sure it's somewhat evenly placed in the middle. Pick this as our spot. And then all we need to do now is remove the 3M backing. And very slowly press the strip down. Just like that. Now, the kit also comes with a bag of additional 3M mounting pads. You're going to use that to clean up your wiring so that this stuff isn't hanging around. Typically what we'll do is put one here where the connector is, and then we'll use one to bundle up this wiring, and we can actually put this through here just to get it out the way. And we'll use a 3M backing to pretty much clean up our wiring just so it doesn't look too messy inside the truck. So let's go ahead and do that. Easiest thing to do, remove one side, place it down where you'd like it to go, then remove the other side, and then place your wires. That's one. One of the weaker portions is where this black connector is right here. And so we want to make sure that that gets secured very well. And then the remaining two we're going to use along the side of the strip here, just to make sure the wires don't move around in the trunk. Just like that. For the license plate lights, the way to access the bulb is actually from underneath. We have to remove this trunk liner to get access. For that, we're going to use two of our trim tools. We are using the fork-shaped wedge tool and our serrated knife tool, the flat end of it. And to access, we need to remove all these clips that are around the trunk liner here, so we can pull this down and access from the back. Let's do that now. Once you have the top section of these clips removed, you take this liner, put it down, and now we have access to the wiring for the bulbs here. Now that we have access to the license plate lights, we can see that there's one connector here, another one here on the other side. All you have to do is twist this one counterclockwise to release. At this point, remove the bulb and replace it with the LED. Just reinsert again and twist clockwise to secure it back in place. Do the same thing on the passenger side light over here as well. Now that we have the license plates installed and confirm that they're working, we're going to go ahead and put this trunk liner back in place and put all our clips back on. Right now we're going to show you how to get access to the backup reverse light. We have to remove this portion of the trunk liner, remove two bolts holding the tail light in place so we can get access to the bulb itself. We'll go ahead and do that now. with the nuts removed, we can then pull this out. As you can see, the backup reverse light is right here. Turn counterclockwise. For this we can use some pliers. And you have access to the bulb. Replace it with the new LED light. Reinsert and turn clockwise to secure it in place. Now at this point we just want to reinsert the tail light. If we don't want to secure it in place, you want to test to make sure it turns on first. You may want to have a friend jump in the driver's seat, just turn the vehicle on, put it in reverse, make sure the light works before we button everything back up and put the trunk liner back in place. Alright, so I can see that my lights work, so now I'm just going to put my nuts back on. Put the trunk liner back on. Just want to make sure this bottom portion here goes underneath the plastic lip here. And then put our clip back on. And that's all there is to it. The process is similar for the driver's side.